guys, and welcome back to the channel. We're going to be revisiting this Commodore 1541. It says, looks like it's an older drive, it says VIC 1541 on it. I just love the light beige with the dark brown or burgundy metal plate right there. In the previous videos, this drive just constantly spins when it turns on and has no response whatsoever to anything. We're going to make sure it still does that. The drive doesn't come on at all. Well, let's take the case off and see what we can find out. Get a little screwdriver here. First, I'm going to check the fuse. It's here in the back. It uses a standard Phillips connection, and it just pulls out, but there's no fuse in there. That explains a few things. Oh yeah, I remember. I had problems with this Commodore 128 power brick, and put the fuse from here into this brick to get it working. So just for testing right now, we will switch that back. Come here. The fuse holder in this power supply has just a single slot, and it takes about a quarter turn, and there's that fuse. I definitely need to get more fuses. Pop that back in there. Set that aside for now. We'll just put this back in the drive. Maybe. There we go. Screw him down. Then we will plug him in and see if he does the same as we were thinking. The lights didn't come on at all, and if you can hear that, it's just spinning. All right, let's power him off. We'll unplug him from power. And this drive just has 4 screws, one in each corner. Gotta love a magnetic screwdriver. Really helps with screws down in recesses like that. Of course, I say that and I dropped it. Alright, with those out, turn the drive back over. Pop this up. Then we'll take this case off. Well, case. This cover on the top. It has 2 little screws on this side. And it attaches with tension to the other side with little divots to hold it in place. It's really pretty easy to pop off there. See the divots there, one there. Put that down. Now I was racking my brain on how to get this to work, but very similar issue in another video I saw on a 1541, and it led to the 6502 on the board just not working. I happen to have some 6502s. Right up here, in fact. There's the replacement. See if I can very gently not with that. I have a board certified chip puller. Then just gently it is in a socket, but I don't want to damage the capacitors that are near it. I know they are ceramic caps. They're pretty hardy. But this is a rather old piece of technology. And I don't want to take any chances. That being known, this chip is socketed, but it is also not being terribly cooperative. No. There he is out of there. Bend the pins back into shape. This chip is made by Rockwell. It says made in Mexico. Quite a bit newer than the one that was in there. Make sure the notch here lines up with the notch there. We'll just pop him back in the board. Just like so. And before we get the case cover back on, we'll test it to see if it operates like it should. It does not. So this 6502 may still be good, but the drive, however, is still giving me trouble. Chip's getting warm though. I am at a loss. But thank you for joining me on this update video. If you have any ideas, please leave them in the comments. But otherwise, have a nice evening. After taking a moment to check the service manual, the fact that neither light is coming on, the power light or the drive light, when the drive gets powered on, yet it just spins, seems to suggest a power delivery issue. So let's test some voltages while this is on. This is the power connection into the board. These blue leads, I believe, are ground. Hope I don't blow something up trying this. Famous last words, I know. We'll try on the capacitor. 19.7. That seems awful high. On the other side, 0.13. Okay. 0.12. And 0.6. I'm checking the voltages on the 6502. Just to see if anything is happening. Getting a lot of 0.05s. That's real close to ground. .04, 0.02, yeah, just going around the board, I'm thinking that this board isn't getting powered properly. One whole volt on that .7, 19. Yeah, I don't think this is getting powered properly. I think the power supply replacement for this thing is in order. I know there's a way to do that. I'll have to look that up, and we'll do that at a later time.